and welcome back to my channel. I'm having a minor freak out kind of moment because I turned 25. I turned 25 in 4 days when I'm filming this. Today's Tuesday and not exactly sure what day this is going up on, but still it's before my 25th birthday. I wanted to film this video today because I feel like it's way more chill on YouTube obviously these days, and like posting these kind of videos are cool and you guys like to hear my thoughts, which is weird because I can't believe anyone actually wants to hear what I have to say. And I can't believe when I was 17, like I distinctly remember posting a video about me turning 2017, or well, I remember posting a video about me turning 17, and it's crazy to believe that was like literally 8 years ago, and I'm turning 25, which is like mid-20s, and then 25 is like, girl, you mid-20s, and like that's scary. So I'm having that experience and I want to talk to you guys about it and like why I'm kind of like chill but at the same time like freaking out about it, because life is weird, man. Life is strange. So if you guys like these kind of videos, be sure you stick around and subscribe. If not, then stick around probably for my next video because I'm sure it's gonna be clothes of some sort. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm turning 25. Or 20 thrive, if you will. So the first thing I have written down is that I still, out of habit, say that I'm 23 when people ask me how old I am. I don't know why that's the case because obviously I'm 24. But for some reason whenever people ask, that's just what comes out of my mouth, and I have to like correct myself, which is a little embarrassing. Another realization I've had recently, I can't assume that everyone is older than me now in like the real world. I remember this kind of being a problem whenever I did work at Free People when I was out in LA, and I'd ask people like my manager, I'd be like, how old are you? And she was, I think, 2 years younger than me, which I was just like, okay. Even now in like the corporate world, I was on a trip with Hyundai and I asked one of the girls how old she was and she was 23, and I was just like, oh my god, you work with Hyundai and you're 23 and I'm over here turning 25. I'm older than you. It's just one of those mental things that it's just like you kind of got to get over, and I don't know if you guys have had that realization, but it's a really weird realization because I just assume everyone's like 30, you know, in the real world. So another thing I thought of, this kind of started whenever I started dating Cody and I realized his friends didn't like pregame before they went out. And if you guys don't know what pre-gaming is, it's like when you drink before you go to the bar so then you don't have to spend as much money. When you're 25, 26, like you probably have a job and it's easier to not have to pregame. And it's just weird because I'm having like my friends over next weekend and I was like, oh, we can go pregame and then we can go to Broadway, and then I realized, I'm like, do people even do that anymore? Do I sound like I'm living in my past? Like to chit chat without like the craziness being around me? I don't know, it's just like a thing of the past, I suppose. Now there are things that happen when you are about to turn 25 that, or just hit your mid-20s, that you kind of have been putting off for a long time. And one of the things for me is using eye cream. I know like everyone talks about using eye cream, and even sometimes I like feel like I'm pampering myself and actually put on eye cream. I feel like that's something I need to start doing when I'm 25 because start to prevent wrinkles and stuff and like not tugging on my eye. And obviously that's not anything you have to do. That's just something I randomly thought of and I was just like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Another thing I've thought about is that 25 is in a new demographic. You're no longer 18 to 24 and you're just like, I don't know what 25 to, is it 25 to 30 or something like that? I'm no longer in the 18 to 24 demographic and I can rent cars and stuff. Age is such a weird thing though. Obviously age is just a number and I get that, and it's not like everything changes when you're 25. It's just like that number to me just holds so much significance, and that I've kind of grown up thinking that by the time I'm 25, my life is going to be this way, and then it's not. Obviously, what I do full-time for my job is not what I expected when I was growing up, and it's so hard to like, I don't know. And you know, obviously times have changed, like from when our parents were growing up and they probably were married and having the firstborn by now, and that now it's kind of cool that life is like slowing down a little bit, if that makes sense, and that you're having more time to focus on careers and stuff like that. But it still is really, really crazy. There is a positive though. about turning 25 to me, and that is I feel like I'm more myself than I've ever been in my entire life, which is really, really cool. Can associate myself with more people that I choose to be around as opposed that I'm forced to be around. You know, like when you're in college or in high school, you're forced to be around certain people, and you know, you have to put up with people that you don't necessarily like. But in like the real world, you kind of choose what people you want in your life, and like the kind of people you hang around with says a lot about you, and so you typically want really good people, and that's really cool, and they kind of help you be the best person that you want to be. This video literally has no meaning to it. I just am rambling and talking about turning 25, but those are like all of my thoughts on turning 25. I can't believe I'm turning 25. Let me know if you guys had any like problems turning 25. Make me feel a little bit better. I know it's just like a petty thing. I'm not saying this is the end of the world or anything like that. It's just like one of those things I wanted to share my thoughts on and kind of see how other people are viewing it, because when I talk about it with other people, everyone's just like, whatever, 25. It's another number, but I'm like, oh my god, there's so much more than just turning 25. Can't wait to like get low. Don't you get lower car insurance when you're turning 25? I don't really know. And I get to rent a car, so that's really cool. And I get to spend my 25th birthday at the CMA Fest, which is going to be awesome. So if you guys are going to be there, let me know. If you see me, stop me, say hello. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure you give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye.